What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Miranda. Thank you so much for joining. In today's video, I'm so excited to show you guys how I style my hair with rollers and a hairdryer bonnet. I love it and it gives me just the most bouncy, voluminous hair ever. It really styles my curtain bangs exactly how I want them and it's pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. So keep watching and I'll show you guys how to do it. Okay, so I just took a shower. I put in some of my blowout lotion, the Perfect Smooth Nature Lab blowout lotion. It's amazing, highly recommend. And I let my hair sit and like air dry a little bit while I did my makeup. So now we are ready to put the rollers in. These are the size rollers that I use for my Mohawk area, and then everything else I use this size, so just a little bit bigger. I use these because the front part of my bangs are curtain bangs, so they're cut a little short and they don't wrap all the way around these, so it kind of looks weird having the very front piece of my hair not the same as the others. So I part my hair where it's supposed to go, and then I take my one size roller that is gonna go on the Mohawk area and I stick it on the top of my head like that, because you don't want any section of hair that you're putting on the roller to be wider than what the roller is, because it's gonna fall off. So from here I will just part my hair, so I'll get those two front pieces inside the size of the roller, and then I will take the roller off and just follow the two lines all the way back. Okay, so once I have my Mohawk section, I'm just gonna brush it out and we're gonna pin this out of the way so we can section off the rest of my hair. So I'm just going to split the bottom portions in half, brush through them, and pin them out of the way just so when we're doing this top section, they don't get caught in the rollers and make everything more difficult. All right, now that we have our two little side sections clipped out of the way, we're going to take this down and start rolling it. So I'm going to take about that much hair, take one of these size rollers. All right, and once it's rolled, just take a clip and clip it into place. And your first one's done. I was watching a video on YouTube on how to use rollers on your hair, and the girl said that to stop your ends from getting frizzy and like crinkled, to not run your ends through the roller. So when you're rolling your hair, you run the roller down to make sure that it's all smooth. But when you hit the end of your hair, do not brush the roller through the end of your hair. Take it and take the ends of your hair and wrap it around it, and this will stop it from being frizzy, being crinkled, like having the same texture as the roller. Okay, and our Mohawk section is done. So now we move on to the sides, and this is when you're going to use the bigger ones, or at least this is what I do. You want to stick the roller right on the side of your head, and that right there, this area, that is how much hair you're going to use for this layer. I take my comb again, just start sectioning it off, and then I'm going to pin this out of the way while we get this layer out of the way. The girl whose video I was watching, I'll have it linked down below because she had a lot of great tips. She called these training wheels, and I definitely need training wheels. And then take the lower section and pin those away just like we did before. Okay, and then we can let down the layers that we're working on. So once again, I just brush through them. And you're, again, not going to take hair that is wider than your roller. So I'm taking this section of hair, placing the roller underneath, running it through to make sure all of the hair is smooth, stopping before I get to the end, pressing the ends of my hair into the roller, and then rolling upwards. And then once it is on my head, taking a clip and clipping it into place. So I have these little guys that I'm going to have to put on like a little roller. Okay, and this layer, I'm gonna do the other side and I will be right back. Okay, so this is how it looks with 2 layers done, and now we're onto the bottom layer, and we're just gonna do the same thing. So take a section of hair, I'm using the same size rollers, these ones, running it through, smoothing out the ends, and rolling. clip it and repeat. It's honestly pretty easy once you get the hang of it. There's a little bit of a learning curve. And this is with one side completely done, and now on to the last side. Okay, so this is how it looks. It looks absolutely nuts. Just because I'm lazy and my arms get tired, I usually choose to do the bonnet dryer. So you put this big thing over your head and all of the rollers, and then you take this thing, or a lot of them you can buy and just hook them up to your regular blow dryer. If you see this hole right here, I don't know if you can see it, you hook the dryer into it, turn it on, and you just sit while it dries your hair. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will see you guys when my hair's dry. This is how the hair currently looks. I just sat under the dryer for 20 minutes and I'm going to start taking these out. So you take them out in the order that you put them in. So we went from top to bottom, we're gonna go from bottom to top. Or is that opposite of how we put it in? I don't know. You're going to take each clip out, pull it away from any like little stragglers, and start gently unrolling it. And then if you have ones like this where they're kind of stuck together, just gently pull them apart before starting to unroll it. This is what it looks like so far. So much volume, I love it. Okay, and this is how it turns out. It's so bouncy and voluminous and smooth. I love what it does for my curtain bangs. If you want, you can always choose to curl it after this, or I've seen some people curl it and then put it in the rollers. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, make sure to subscribe and join the community that we have here. I would appreciate it so much. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!